All right, everybody. Out here on one of the trails. I think this is still public land. I don't know. Probably crossed over to private land by now, but this wasn't here the other day when I was out here with Nightwing. This was still very, nature-ish. Now we've got a couple of tractors back at the beginning of the trail right there, and platforms laid down where they've come in. And I was talking to myself, and I was like, I may as well make a video. But I was saying this is a resource, in my opinion, right here. I mean, the town I live in, the county, has been trying to, give new ideas while keeping the area the way it is. And this could be a trail right here. I mean, it is a trail. It's an existing trail, but it could be a resource. I mean, this could be opened up to the public for horses, for dirt bikes, for four-wheelers, for people just out here walking their dog like me, for joggers, and any of that. And I'd like to see that happen. And the other thing I wanted to touch on was I see a couple of trees have been knocked out of the way. And I was just saying, and I went through FFA and all the agriculture courses and everything, so I know all the technical lingo. I used to. I've forgotten a lot of it now, but this select cutting that they're doing, I'm okay with that. Like down here, there's some trees down right here. I'm okay with select cutting. But when you come into a rural area and you just push down all the trees and you just, pave over all the fields and meadows and pastures and drain the creeks, that takes away from what living in the country is all about. I'm going to turn them around right here because that looks very ominous down there. I don't know what they've got laid across right there, so I'm going to turn them around. We'll go look at the other trail and probably head back into town. But it's a resource out here. I was saying flattening the trees and all of that takes away from living in a rural area. So I don't object to it. And this, I'm talking like, oh, look at that. The branch fell down right here. Tree fell in half. That probably happened from that wind that we've had the last couple of days. This is the least amount of wind we've had in a while. It's been very windy. Wind out of the north. So everybody thought everybody was like, yeah, we're going to have early spring. And then that wind came out of the north. And everybody was like, oh my. But I'm getting paranoid. I'm looking back. It's a bear or something back there. But it's not. I don't think it is. It probably is. But you take away from what it is. So I'm okay. I'm talking like this is my land, and it's not. I don't have anything to do with it. No real say, but if I had a say, I would bring that up. That the best way, Nightwing sees something over there. I'm gonna pay attention to him more when we're out on the trail, because there is wildlife out here. And contrary to what the Virginia Department of Game and Inland Fisheries and all of them would tell you, there are mountain lions. They are in the state of Virginia. They do exist. There's a breeding population of cougars in the state of Virginia. Now, all of the people in the comments section when I post this video are going to be like, all the people from Game Department, CPO, all of them, no, that's not true. You're spreading misinformation. We've seen them. We've heard them. We've seen them kill things. I've seen a baby dead in the road. A friend of mine's brother killed one. And the Game Department admitted that they were here. Their numbers just weren't high enough to support the population. They're here. They exist. Well, not to support the population, but to consider them a restored species. He said, so they know they exist. I don't know what they get out of telling us that they're not around. But anyway, went off on a tangent. Still paranoid, though. I feel like we walked so far and I can still see those trees back there that I tried to avoid. Well, not really. Going around this curve now. But anyway, But look at the trail. Isn't this nice? I'd like to see this turned into something one day. This used to be a private trail, but I think the family that owns this, long story about them, they're linked to my family. I'll just they're distant relatives of mine. They I know they sold part of this, so I think this is the public part right here that I'm on. But I'll bring this up to somebody, I reckon, and put in my 3 cents of what I think they should do with this. But anyway, we're about to hit this trail up here, so just wanted to show you the trail and babble on and on about a few things. Yeah, we're close to the pasture now, so yeah, here's one of the things out here anyway. That's out here paving, well, not paving, but you know what I mean. Well, anyway, I think I might take him on this one right here. See where that goes. Oh, shoot, let me record it. I got dirt in my shoes. All right. All right. I'll see y'all later. Talk to y'all later. Whichever one. See y'all.